Hi everybody. Usually I have a idea before I turn on the camera, but this morning I was just sitting here and cutting some of my scraps into strips. And I thought, how exciting it is to cut straps into strips. And so I thought, well, I'll just turn on the camera and see if anybody's just interested in watching a little old lady, well, not little, an old lady cut strips out of scraps. And and yeah, so I just turned on the camera. And now what you see is what you get. But what I'm doing, I'll tell you what I'm doing. See, I just got a gang of scraps here, and it doesn't matter what size they are. And I'm getting my strips cut into about a half an inch wide. About a half an inch is what they are. I'll show you just a second here and make this one cut right here. I just use the rotary cutter and the ruler because it's easier that way. So there's my strips. I want to show you. I take a 5x5 scrap, whatever. This is from The Incredibles. And then I got some 5x5. 5x5s. Those are just what I use for the backing. But this is what I'm working on. I showed it before, and then I put it away, and I haven't touched it in a while. And then I was digging for something else this morning, and then I saw this. I said, oh, I need to work on that. Because it really is pretty. And it's just a rag quilt. And, of course, I won't make it a whole quilt size. I make it like a lap quilt size or something. And it needs to be plucked because you have to pluck the edges here, and then you need to wash it and it gets all frazzled. But see how you put them together to where this goes this way, this goes this way, and they kind of meet in the corner point. See what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? If you can't see what I'm saying, put your glasses on. Okay, but anyhow, I thought I want to work on that. And I do have some strips cut somewhere else, but I don't know where they are. Now, you all probably think that I must be a real clutterbug because I can't find stuff. I know I have stuff, and I can't find stuff. Like last week when Lori was over, I loaded her car up with junk just to get rid of it. I don't even know what all I gave her. And there might be stuff I'm looking for, but I didn't give it away. But if I don't find it, like in 6 months, I'll have so much more stuff piled up, it won't matter. But see, I need all of these different lengths like this anyway, see? So, and like, then to start it, you need one a little bit longer. I'll make one and show you what I'm doing. Just a minute. Hold your horses just a second. Let me get this one cut right here. Today is going to be a very boring day at my house because my whole family is gone. Well, not the whole family. I still got Papa, but and he is entertaining. He is entertaining. I'll have to admit that. But Chitterings isn't here. They're at their other grandma's, and they're going to be there all day. So I don't have my sidekick here. Oh, yeah. Well, and Kaya, too. But Kaya, she's more of a runner. She can't sit still long enough to do something. Although, we're going to get her to do some ink and stamping. Just have some stamps and some ink, and she can ink the stamps and then put it on paper. I think she'll like that, too. You give her some color crayons and she can color them. Okay, see, so I've got, see, only about a half an inch is all the wider you want them strips. And And then you just get you a pile of them. Just get you a little pile of them. And just draw edges. You know, if you had one of those rotary blades that's got the zigzags, that'd be pretty cool too. And I do have one of them, I think. But do you think I have got the energy to switch out blades? No, I don't. I do not have the energy or the stamina. My get up and go is got up and went. So I'm just cutting them straight. But then when you wash this thing, when this thing ends up washed, if it ever gets done, then the shabbiness that you get will be pretty enough. Well, I didn't do that one very good, did I? But anyway, okay, now I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'll just be showing you just in a minute what I'm going to do. Oopsie. So I'll just bring my sewing machine. Wake up, sewing machine, wake up. It's morning. There we go. And what I do now is I get my sewing machine. That's what this is called. Then it doesn't matter what your 5x5 scraps, whatever. Oh, these are 4x4, but I won't use them because that's too small. But I mean, if you were to use 4x4s, you could use 4x4s. But these are 5x5s. And now, as you can see on the backs, at first I was using almost all the same scraps, but then I thought, oh, that looks boring on the back. I don't want that like that. Although I might just leave it like that, but I might cover it. I don't know. But just in case I don't cover it, I'm going to use this here scrap with the pretty side on the outside. And so what I'm going to do, you start with your longest ones here, because you're going to go corner to corner. So if you always start corner to corner like that, and do a little stitching right on down the middle. Just right on down the middle. Just however you just stitch it. And just get that right on down the middle. Now see, and then as long as you get it right on down the middle, your first stitch, don't start at a corner. You know, I got a thread all hung up there somehow. There we go. See? So then you just got that sewed right on down the middle. And then you get that sewed right on down the middle. And then you get your next piece. And get your next piece a different color, you know. That one there's too short. That one's too short. I don't want one that's too short. I want one that's... I gotta get more of them cut so I have... Okay, see now here, this one's more, well, I got to get more cut. And then I go and I move that, I fold this one over a little bit, see? And then I put the next one on. And so they kind of overlap a little bit, you know. And then I stitch that one down, holding that one next to it kind of up so you don't stitch it down with it. Now if it's too long, that's okay, because you're going to cut them off, and you might need that too long one after a bit anyway. Let me get these all threads all over the place. So see... So there we go, and then let me see this next one. Maybe this pinkin. Oh yeah, see now that pink one fits right in there. See, so each one you put down then is going to be a little shorter. You need it a little bit shorter, and but if you have a longer one, then you just cut it off at the end and then that little end piece, because when you get to the corner, you need little short pieces anyway. You see there. And then we'll get one. Wonder if this green piece. Oh yeah, that'll fit in there. And see, that one's not exactly straight. It doesn't matter. This is a it doesn't matter kind of a quilt square. And you know, that's what I do best, is the it doesn't matter stuff. Because I just like to sew. I just love using the sewing machine. I'm addicted to hearing that thing go lop, 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 lop. I just love it. I just love it. Oh, you know what I gotta do today? I gotta fill my bobbins. Oh, there's no future in filling bobbins, but I'm gonna do it. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I gotta get some more different colors. Different colors put in here. Oh, see now this short one? Look at there. That fits right on that corner. If you can see it. Put your seeing eye glasses on so you can see what I'm doing. And then see here. You got that one. Then you just need a little dinky piece. Right down here, you don't need much of anything. Let's find a little short, jaggedy piece. Oh, that little red one. Let's put that red one in there. That little red one. That'll fit right in there. Little tiny red one. See, now I'll flip it and go do this side now. See, now I want to get that side done and up. Get some pretty colors in there. That pink one's not long enough. Well, you know what? This pink one's not really long enough. But see, you can, if I want to put that pink one in there and it's not long enough, you can just put that pink one in there anyway. And just get it a sewing. And then you say, whoops, not long enough. So we'll get this little piece of pink in there. It's not even the same pink, it's different. And you don't have to have them the same. This here is one thing that, whoops, that's not good. I didn't have it under the presser foot. There we go. And then I'm going to put this green in. We'll put the green in there. If you was really persnickety on this, you could pick your colors, you know, ahead of time. I'm not persnickety, so I don't do that. But like, see, you could start with one color and then you could alternate colors all the way down. I mean, if you wanted to, you know, so cut them all exactly the same and do all that stuff like that. You could do that if you wanted to, but I'm too old to want anything anymore. My kids are saying, "What do you want for Christmas, Grandma?" And nothing. Nothing. I don't want anything. Well, there's one coloring book I want, a baby's. But I don't need a coloring book because I got about 100. So I don't need. But I seen somebody coloring in this Flower Babies or something it's called. I put it on my list. I put it on my list in Amazon, but I didn't order it. It's just sitting there. Because I figure in a couple of days I'll look there again and see if I really want it. But now that I've thought about it a day, I don't think I want it. There's some things that I order and then I say, why'd I order that? I can't afford it for one thing. Now see that one, how long that one is? Well, just a minute. I'm going to leave it just like that, just for a second. Let's put this red one here. But I do like the color. Oh, and then I see, oh, I did order it. I did order a coloring book for grandmas. It's Grandma and Grandchild coloring book. And I didn't order it from Amazon. I ordered it from one of them Facebook advertisements. I'm telling you, I need to quit looking at Facebook too. But it's a grandma and grandchild coloring book. And so when you open the page, on one side it tells grandma what to color, what to draw, and on the other side it tells grandchild what to draw. And in color or whatever you want to do. And I thought that would be so much fun to do with my Aria. And so I did order that. And Aria's birthday is like 2 days before Christmas. And so that would be a neat thing to give her for her birthday. And she likes to do stuff with grandma. So, okay, see now how I got the whole thing is covered. Now that whole thing. Then you can look on the other side. My husband's behind me clearing his throat. I wonder what that means. What, Papa?
Nothing.
Nothing. He just wants to be a pain in my rumpus. Okay, so then you just use the straight edge of that 5-inch. That oh God, now he's fluffy and okay. You just fluffied. Yes, you did. That's fluffy. You gotta watch Bluey and you'll know it's called a fluffy. I'm learning a lot about these animated cartoons or whatever they call them now that children watch, because they're up on the TV almost all day long. I find them to be quite interesting. See there how I'm now just cutting off the edges? Some of them edges are going to be too short for anything, but some of them are going to be just fine to use still. See, so now I got that whole thing trimmed and turn it around and look at that. It's like magical. It's like magical. And then when you, oh geez, this thumb. And then when you start sewing these together, when you sew them together now, you sew them with the raw edge sticking up. I mean, this is raw edge city right here. I am the raw edge. I'm whatever. Look at this right here. I even have a piece of that stuff that goes on the edge, selvage edge. But see, when you sew them together, I'll sew them together like in a 4-patch and then put 2 4-patches together and then just keep going. But see how that will fit right in there perfectly. And so you will sew it the wrong sides together and it'll leave this up here. And then you have to take and you snip. You snip. Well, these here snippers won't do the trip. I got a special pair of snippers that will snip. But then you go like every 1/2 inch and just snip, 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 all the way down. And it makes that real fluffy. And then when you wash it, oh, it is like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You just wouldn't believe. So you need to try that. If you're a scrapping kind of person, this is a scrapping beautiful. It'll be a scrapping beauty, I'm telling you. And like these are 5x5. You could make them bigger or smaller if you want to. And but I think it's just beautiful. Once you start putting them together, it's just gorgeous. And so, but I can see though that I need to get some brighter colors. Now, see this is good right here, this piece of fabric. And so I'm just gonna get some more cut. And just approximately, you know, you just go approximately 1/2 inch. And see, this piece here has got like a lot of beauty in it. I mean, sometimes you can look at, even if it's a fabric that you think, oh, I don't like that print in it or something. Once you got to kind of look at it outside of the box. Like this is a big sunflower right here, and then it's like a purple flower right there. And but once you cut it into strips, all you get is the colors, the beautiful colors. So if it was like a whole panel full of outhouses, and you think, oh, I don't want no outhouses, then or elephant bums or something you don't really want, and you think, oh, that's horrible, then you don't see it. Once you cut it into strips, then all you get is the color. And see, and I like to put like darks and brights. So there's some maybe a dark color and some that's a bright color. And I like to get a collection of colors, you know. I think I might work on this all day today. Well, I gotta do my bobbins. If I don't do my bobbins, I'm not gonna have no bobbins. I'm on my last bobbin. I usually fill like, I don't know how many bobbins I fill. How many's in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 or 16, 32 bobbins. So, well, I got one with black thread in there I can still use. But they're all like empty. And it just takes no time to, if you run out of a bobbin, to pull one out of the box and switch your bobbins. So I like to have them off. And usually I don't fill them with any particular color. I just fill them. It's whatever thread. Doesn't matter. I'm not particular. But what I like best, though, I've said before, is I like that, I like the variegated thread. You know, all the different beautiful colors. All on one spool. I like that in yarn, too. When I'm making my hats for donations, I donate a whole lot of just really rainbow hats because the colors is just amazingly beautiful. And so, see, this is nice. I'm getting a lot of pretty colors in this. A lot of pretty colors with this piece. You end up, even though it's in a crazy shape there, even this little bitty piece will be fine because, see, on the ends, you just want little pretties, you know. And so we just keep moving, just keep moving. Just keep moving on down the road. Wonder if I can just put these together like this. Put this one together here, put this one right there. And then I can cut two together. See how that works? Oh, that's probably how I'll work it now, is layering them up together. And I get two cut at one time. That's pretty smart. That's using your noodle right there. I'm telling you what's the truth. There we go, see? Even that little one on the very end, that'll be just fine and dandy. Like sugar candy. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's not quite a 5 by 5, is it? No, that one's too short for a 5 by 5. So, see these yellows. This is yellow scrappage. Oh, you know what I could do with this yellow scrappage? Is I could actually, because it's a strip of strip. Oh, Elizabeth Marie. I need to go out there and torment my husband for all. If I don't torment him, then he thinks I don't love him. If I don't torment him. My daughter says, you're going to start being nicer to Papa. I said, I am nice to him. And, which I am nice to him. I call him, yeah, I'm nice to him. Take my word for it. she said, you just gotta be nice to him. And so I gotta be nice to him. So, but then he doesn't be nice to me. Yes, he does. He's always nice to me, even if I'm not nice to him. But I usually am nice to him. I'm never not nice to him. I'll have to have her please explain a little bit more what you think I'm not doing, what I should be doing. But anyhow, there, I just got me some strips there. So, my little cutting mat here is getting kind of full of scraps. They go down into the cracks. I think I pushed too hard. Okay, I'm gonna go out there with Hubster. So I'm gonna see what Jesus is saying today. He's calling, and it's November the 13th, right? Let me look. Yeah, the 13th. November 13th. The message coming for today is, I am Christ in you, the hope of glory, the one who walks beside you, holding you by your hand, is the same one who lives within you. This is a deep, unfathomable mystery. You and I are intertwined in an intimacy involving every fiber of your being. The light of my presence shines within you as well as upon you. I am in you and you are in me. Therefore, nothing in heaven or on earth can separate you from me. As you sit quietly in my presence, your awareness in my life within you is heightened. This produces the joy of the Lord, which is your strength. I, the God of hope, fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in me, so that you may bubble over with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. Now, this is wonderful. That's good. This is a good book, Jesus Calling. I mean, it gives you each day a little reading, and they're good readings. They're good. I mean, it's not words from the Bible. It's thoughts that come from the Bible to this girl right here, Sarah Young. And she writes them, and I love them. They are so full. Every short message is so much. And that's what I was talking about the other day. Is, God is in you. God, you are part of God. So, like I said, if you poke yourself with a pin, God says, ouch, because God's within you. So I need to get God something to eat. We haven't ate yet this morning. Me and God's been just sitting here, not eating or nothing. And so I think I'll go find me something to eat, and I'm going to go hang out with Papa for a while. Maybe I'll even find him something to eat, but he always gets his own eats. And so anyway, well, he doesn't always get his own eats, but we're on our own today because our family is off celebrating anniversary for their 6th anniversary, I think. I'm not sure, but they're out. I'm not sure of anything, actually. I'm very forgetful, and but I don't mind being forgetful. It gives me a... You know what I need to do, too, is I need to go get my auto harp. I had lost my finger picks for my auto harp, and now I found them again. So I need to go get that and see if I can remember how to play that thing. Yes. Okay, so now that I'm leaving, I ask God to watch over each and every one of you. Every step you take, every move you make. Keep you safe and secure. Keep you happy and hearty and healthy and humble. And do something with your scraps. I mean, even if all you do is cut them in strips and make a pile. That's pretty. That's a pretty pile of strips. I think it's beautiful. So if that's all I do is make a jillion strips, that'll be strips. A pile of strips. Okay, love you guys. Thank you for watching this silliness. Thank you for not just leaving me stranded out in the open without nothing. I'd be really bored if I didn't have y'all guys. Y'all guys are my friends. I'm trying to find my. Oh, there's my pointer. My cursor disappears every once in a while. Okay, love you guys.